like to the point where like I'm right on the no, I ain't get right on the edge, but you should never people should never put somebody through something to the point that they even have it come across their mind because that's all it takes. That's all it took just about the night that it in 2019 was that came across the mind
Something she wants to say.
All
So
right.
from
you
a
don't go
fucking
after
movie.
women, Daniel?
I have made videos and posts about you. Yes,
How
I can
many?
admit that.
How many?
8.
Only 8?
If I can make a topic on 8, but I know here's the
How
thing.
you gonna
I've done
stand
it.
that, bud?
I have done it. I can
You
admit to it.
continue doing it.
I understand. And the thing is, though, this is why I'm coming with Gail. And Gail, if
No,
you
wait a
give
minute.
me
Wait a
this
minute. Now,
opportunity.
do you know me?
I don't know.
They keep okay. So this person keeps interrupting Daniel, and here's what I bet. I wondered, would this person? I mean, this person don't even realize that people that they probably support and pages they like do the exact thing that she's about to ask him. She's about to say, like, do you know me? All this, she's just about to be like, well, then why are you talking, making stuff on me? The same reason everybody has on here because, and everybody just needs to recognize it for what it is and stop. And if we could do that collectively, shit, it'd be a whole lot better just overnight for everybody. But no, everybody wants to stay focused on. I mean, there's nothing wrong with keeping focused on the history of how things happened. If you know that you didn't start something, that's fine. Be adamant about that. But don't let that get in the way of you putting shit aside. Like I would put a shit aside with these people and let things go, but they ain't wanting to do that.
But you continue doing it, right?
I have made videos.
And
Yes.
you're up here playing holier than thou, right?
I'm trying not to play. I'm trying to be me.
You're
But
playing
I
because
understand the
I
situation.
don't talk on women, but you have videos up of me, right?
I have videos. Yes.
Yeah, but you don't talk on women.
I have
It sounds
videos.
a little bit hypocritical to me, bro.
Would you
I
talk?
Okay, well, wouldn't she be considered a public figure since she's related to a famous artist that most definitely is a public figure on YouTube? And there's been this thing where obviously a friend of his is friends with Upchurch's mother, and Upchurch's mother is getting flack from her sister, and so this is the sister. So do you see how the friend of the person who's friends of Upchurch's mother may be, and that may seem biased or whatever, but that's the case. I mean, her friend Seeker makes videos. Seeker left a comment talking about maybe Miss Patty wants him to come after her. Like this, we're talking about somebody that's got like 400 to 500 accounts. Like yeah, that's not being an exact number. It may be a lot less than that, but point is, they got a shitload, and I don't know. You And I'm trying to get along with this individual. I don't hate them, but then they be turned around and I catch them talking shit. So, like they tried to come on here on panel and buddy, nice, and be all that, and then tune in here, and the first thing out of his mouth is all fucking tits and shit.
Right? With you talking about me, right?
Yes.
But you don't know me, right?
I don't know.
Oh, you're
Like
a
I said,
straight up guy, dude. You're a straight up guy. You're right. You're a straight up dude. You're right.
All right. This is all right, and if I can elaborate, if I'm allowed to.
Oh yeah, elaborate. Wait, I
I
would love to hear.
mean, if you'd let him, like every time he started to say something, you cut him off.
Hear it.
I
When
got
I
you,
made
Brandon. You can turn your camera off.
when I made a video, um, when I made a video about
Several
when Scar,
videos.
several videos, but I made it when you was in a parking lot and you and Skylar went live, and Skylar was dropping her phone all over her car. And what got to me in that
That
situation
wasn't
is
the first video, bud. Come on. That wasn't the
that
first.
wasn't the first video, but that was the beginning of me thinking, hey, But if you allow me to elaborate, is I was thinking to myself in that moment, and that's before she found out she was pregnant, that live could have waited. That live could have waited because something bad or terrible could have happened. Their phone was unstable. She was dropping it. She was bending over to pick it up. You was already parked in a parking lot. The live could have got postponed until Skylar was somewhere safe, or somewhere where she wasn't putting herself in a situation to get in a wreck. I did make that video. I've made videos about you and your sister. I've made videos. Yes.
So what's the excuse for all your other videos? Elaborate on those.
It's just the actions, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I said, I don't know you.
Here we got a human being. Like, well, here I'm on here and I'm making videos talking about others, but I'm gonna call men out for making videos on me because I'm a woman. I'm gonna play the woman card. Oh, and how come Johnny Gobble can't say I'm a human being? And why are you making videos on me when I haven't invited or given you permission? I mean, we can play this game all day.
I see
What
people. I see
actions?
things differently. It's
What
just
actions?
Gail. I see a lot of anger. I see a lot of anger, man.
Hey, man.
And
When?
yeah, and just your videos,
Which
and
one?
just your
Get
videos.
angry at Gobble too.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Well, the
My
ones I do
first one?
videos of,
My very
the ones I
first
do.
one from over a year ago?
I don't. I haven't watched it. Just the ones I have done videos on is the ones that I have seen the anger in.
You're talking
Oh,
about the
really?
videos where Johnny spoke on what was like a son to her, or the videos to where they're
Yeah.
speaking on her son, where they
Yeah,
don't know
making fun of
the full truth about what happened, or
I
uh,
never seen you say anything to him about
The article that clearly states what happened. And then we heard that the person left the place, was told to leave, and then they came back, and then whatever ended up happening, the shooting ended up happening. The person, like you ain't gonna convince me unless some crazy evidence comes out that nobody's reported on, nobody knows about. You know, I mean, at the very least, if the charges were to be maybe a little dropped, a little like lowered down to something else, but I don't even think that's gonna happen. So what do you mean to say that don't know the full story? Like no one's not saying that there wasn't any backstory behind things, but whatever the backstory is, you don't leave a place, and especially if you're told not to come back there, and then you come back, and then especially you come back armed. You don't do that.
making fun of my son that committed suicide. I didn't see you say anything. I didn't see you say anything to
Oh, I
him
did.
when he said,
I had no idea she. Well, um, I'm gonna take the time out to say I'm sorry for that. I really don't know, Miss. What's her name? Gail. Miss Gail. I don't really know her either, and I'm not intentionally making a video on her. She just happens to be up on this panel that I'm covering. But I'm sorry about I'm sorry for her loss on that. And if he
said
made fun of that, I wouldn't agree with that. Definitely not.
he wished Billy would have died in the car wreck. I didn't see you say anything to him when he said he wished Skylar would lose her baby And don't say he didn't, because we checked that account. But you want to come at me because my porch is dirty? My goat porch, which is in the goat yard?
That gets clean.
Are you fucking serious?
And what about that little community post there, Daniel, that you made about her?
Oh, with the devil horn.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
you don't talk on women, right? You don't
Well,
talk on women.
Well, the thing is, like I explained to the Miss Brandy earlier in a comment underneath her video, I don't cuss them. I don't call them this. I do roundabout videos. That's what I do. I do roundabout videos, and like in your video,
I mean, I guess you could say actually that is to be commended. Like, if he's not doing things like AD and others have done before, like call somebody peanut butter crotch, you know, because AD has given the same speech before about what, but then he didn't mind calling Miss Carrie a pedo supporter just for hanging out with normal people that aren't pedos or pedo supporter. It, so many people tout this and say that they live by it, but they don't. And have I fallen short of saying things that were, out about? Of course I have. Especially being in a algorithm of channels that like to shit talk, bully, gang stalk, cyberbully, all that type of. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have, instead of doing the right thing, which would be to ignore and turn the other cheek, I've, fallen into that, and I'm taking accountability for it, and offered my apologies, and I think most of the times they just fall on deaf ears. But I will again. I did offend any women and go out of bounds with insults or anything, and whether it was in response to something that you might have done to me that was wrong or not, I still apologize, and I mean it. Like, it was uncalled for. Regardless, two wrongs don't make a right. That's the whole principle that I'm going off of on that. And that's why even when I tried to help Rocco, I tried to let him know, like, man, it don't matter if it's a dude. I mean, especially if it's a female, but I mean, even if anybody, the best thing is to not separate genders on who you're going to talk, ugly to or not. Best thing is to just adopt whether or not you do that or you choose to, not, not. And that's a thing that somebody can struggle with daily. For a few days, they might not answer any ridiculous allegations or say anything back, and then all of a sudden, the days after day after day of constant, like, they buckle and they decide to say whatever's on their mind. And that's just how things go sometimes. I mean, is it right? No. But I'm just trying to help people understand how that even happens, because there's some people that you would think, oh, well, they don't ever, get ugly or let anybody work them up. Well, just keep watching. After a while, everybody usually sometimes has a breaking point.
where people comment about me, I creep you out. I'm a creeper. I understand that. I give off the the wrong vibe to people. I totally get that. But at the same time,
people the wrong way.
Yeah, that's what I do. I've been known to do that. That's what makes me hate it, I guess, in
Because
better
some
sense.
random ass dude is talking about me online and he doesn't know who I am and is saying shit that's not true. You say so many.
Well, okay. Welcome to the world of literally everybody else that's on here in your community dealing with people, some of whom are, fans of your nephew, which that's how a lot of us met. But they say all sorts of things that aren't true. I hid in the trunk, supposedly. Because my ex-wife said it because she was expecting to get paid for that performance, so she gave a performance. I mean, I don't see what's so hard to understand.
He lies, dude. And then
Stop,
you get
Brad.
on here
Stop.
and you lie again and say
I gotta
you don't
get you.
talk on women.
Well, I don't approach women in the areas of how some people do. I have sat and watched
So
the
you're
bitch
picking and
words get
choosing,
thrown
right?
out, the slut words get thrown out, the whore words get thrown out. That, and I'm like, man, come on now,
So,
And you gotta
it's
admit,
okay for you to. So it's okay for you to make fun of people. You make fun of Gail to fucking make fun of me, right? You sit there and made a video and took one section of what I said in my video and then twisted it to say that we wish that Patty had never been born. And that is a crock of shit.
well, I never
And you
said that.
made several. Yes, you did.
I never said that
You
you
know
said
I
that.
watched it.
If you, I welcome to anybody to watch that video. I never said that you said that. What the exact words is, I've heard that throughout this whole ordeal, and in fact, I got it saved on one of my phones that I got in the house somewhere. That someone said that the best thing that ever could have happened to Ryan if Patty never existed. And I'm thinking to myself, if Patty never existed, then Ryan would never have existed. But as
Well,
making
hey,
fun of you,
Seeker.
Brandy, I'm not making fun of you, Brandy. I didn't even know you till you started making videos about me. I didn't even know you.
Why did I make okay? And I made videos pointing
And you
out where
tagged me a
you.
bunch of times in the stuff.
I know, I admit it, and I take credit for everything I posted, and I went after you because you were going after people that I care about, including Miss Gail.
I
Those
understand that.
posts that you made about her are BS 100%.
I
That's why
understand that.
I came after you.
But here's the thing, I got weeks of notifications, like on the YouTube. It just got the notifications. I got weeks of it. Gemini Brandy Day has tagged you, tagged you, tagged you, tagged you, tagged you, and I really paid no attention to it until one day I'm like, I want to see who this person is, and that's when I made my first video about you, and then you made the rebuttal video saying, "Well, I'm sorry, I didn't make my video perfect," and
Hey,
I
give
thought
me
we
one
was
second, Daniel.
done with that.
Let me address somebody in chat.
Oh,
This,
yeah.
this one in
All
the
right.
chamber person, whoever's in chat, you keep spamming the chat about unblocking people. You're not blocked. If you are, put what down in the comment what channel you are, and then you say your uncle Jim Jones says hi. Seaver, been to see him lately? I don't have no uncle named Jim Jones. You need to get your fucking facts straight. But
Hey, Seaver,
there's a
go
link
on
there.
get rid of that motherfucker there because he always runs his mouth everywhere. Usually I just ban him right off because I ain't gonna argue the whole show. Go on somewhere else.
But it's a
dude.
no
Let
mod
everybody
show,
enjoy the show.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Hey, Seeker, Wade. Hey, Seeker and Wade.
Yeah.
I did all I wanted to do. I just showed that this guy lies. So I did all I wanted to do. I'm gonna finish cooking dinner for my family. I love you guys.
All right, love you, Miss.
Love
Gail.
you.
Love y'all.
Talk
Bye.
to you, talk to you later. Bye bye.
Bye.
Promise you.
Bye, Brandy. Talk to you later.
Yeah, nobody's blocked in here. The only people that are blocked are doxing accounts. I cleared everybody out before the show, and the link's up there, one in the chamber. So you can hit the link, or if you keep talking
Pop that
shit, then
baby.
I'll just kick you out.
Now, can I ask a question before I go? And I want to thank you guys for allowing me the opportunity to be on here. But I was wondering if I can ask a question before I leave.
Yeah.
Do you guys oppose Ryan and his mother rebuilding their relationship? Do you guys oppose that? Do you
No,
all?
No.
Now here's the
Yes, they
thing.
did.
Since that ever took place, when that first took place, I dropped a video directed just to Ryan, hoping that it does. And I have stated many a time, eventually, I hope it happens. I don't think it's going to happen right now. It's still too fresh. She's still running around with Johnny and them. As long as she's running around with that crowd, I don't see it happening. It's like pouring gas on a fire. You're not going to put the fire out until you stop pouring gas on a fire.
I understand.
I
She's
believe
going to have to take
I
first
believe
steps in order to get this to heal. She's going to have to quit making all these weird accusations on him and Creek Squad, break away from Johnny and his little
Oh, people like Johnny, who, from my understanding, is not even really talking about Upchurch no more, like negatively at least. He was jamming out to his music. The last live I'd seen that was related to Upchurch was him jamming his music. She's got to cut off from knowing him, even just virtually. He acts like, I don't know, they spend 10 hours a day on the telephone together, and she has to consult money on everything she does before. It's just ridiculous.
Best bet, step away from social media.
And I
Get
want to say
herself
this.
fixed.
I want to say this right now. A lot of people, they put me in the same category as Martin. They say I like Martin. I'll be the first to admit this, and I know this sounds fucked up. I don't have anything for Martin for his video where he talked about older women, and I guess he quit his job or he got fired or something because of older women in the kitchen or something, and they was talking. And that rubbed me the wrong way, because I know a lot of older women out here working and struggling just to make ends meet, and for someone to bash women in such a way that Martin did, that did it right there. I never knew the dude before, but I certainly don't want to know him now.
The women, I got you.
But here's the thing:
that's a good
with this
person.
baby coming here soon, and I know, darn good and well, she's wanting to see that baby.
Yeah,
and that's killing her. I don't think there's going to be a rush to get them two together between them two, just because of that baby. Because why would he want to take a chance on her not being stable enough for him to have anything to do with her, and yet take a chance on putting the baby in harm?
Yeah, I totally understand that, and here's where I was thinking, like,
Stable enough. They're talking about like Miss Patty is some deranged psycho and can't be around children. What the fuck?
I have been friends with people and friends with other people that hated the other person with passion. Maybe not to the extent of how everything has went between Johnny, Goble, and Ryan, but I have been friends with people like that where I've been friends with enemy of the other person. I know that seems weird, but I've been that person, and I try to see both sides for what it is. And I was looking at that everybody in this situation is a grown person, and choices and mistakes they have to live and learn with and go with. But at the same time, they can be friends with whoever. Like if Ryan was friends with someone that Patty didn't like, or such, and reversal. But I understand that, but the fear is there with the baby situation. I totally get. You don't want pictures out here floating around. You don't want information out here floating around. You want security, because that's what I want in my own life is security. That's the reason I don't have.
You would be one of the first ones posting the pictures, bro.
What was it?
I said you would be one of the first ones posting the pictures, passing them around.
Actually, I would not, because if you look, my kid's not even on social media. I don't believe in putting kids on social media. That's my thing. I don't believe. I think our kids need to stay off of that. They don't need to be targeted, shown, nothing. That's how I view it.
I want to touch on what your question was, and I don't object to them reuniting at all. Number one, it's not my business. Number two, it's not my family, and I don't meddle in family business. I will say this. I think if Johnny, I don't think they're going to reunite anytime soon with her mingling. I mean, you have to look at it. Johnny is Ryan's number one hater. And you're like falling up close behind that because all your content is Ryan.
Ain't this the dude that used to hang out at gas stations waiting for Ryan to pull up and shit?
No, that was I forget his name.
Jacob 580. The link is posted if you want up.
I meant nothing. I was wrong, but my bad.
Yeah, what was his name, Wade? The guy that planted the
Bro, Charlie. This dude Charlie, bro, would be up there all pale, just sitting there. He ain't got nothing to add. He just sitting there. Like, I want to be a part of stuff. I don't mind making fun of Square, but I'm basically acting just like how we make fun of him acting. um, if I was, I would wait, obviously, until, I mean, because I already know.
Stuff out there and we sit at the gas stations.
Oh, the one that went down to Ashland City for like a week or so.
Straight
Yeah,
shooter something or another.
no, I
My,
forget it.
my bad. I didn't mean to accuse you of that,
It was
bro.
also Rex Barclay.
Yeah, Rex Barkley.
Who it
That's
was,
it.
I couldn't think of his goddamn name. My bad. I didn't mean to accuse you of that, bro.
Yeah, but
Oh, you fine.
so this is the thing is with as long as she is mingling, and not only her, but Ronnie is mingling with people who want to destroy Ryan. I personally don't believe that Ryan is going to want to reunite with his parents while they're hanging out and bashing him every day, all day on social media.
I get that.
You
I
know, I
get
mean,
that.
would you want to, if that was your parents, would you want to be all cozy up with them when they were on the internet all day bashing you to all your enemies?
Well, I'm in a situation kind of like that now. It differs a little bit, but I haven't had contact with my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law in a minute because of stuff, stuff like that. So I get both sides. I really do. I get your side. I get their side. I get everybody's sides. I totally understand it. I really do.
All right. And can I clarify, Daniel, or to Daniel for something?
Yeah.
Daniel, I would love to see Patty and Ryan, you know, be able to work their relationship out. I said that in my video.
Yeah.
And I want to clarify the reason that I said that more than likely there is no actual contact, even though she's claiming that, because of Johnny, is because why would you want to work out a relationship with someone who is clearly not letting go of someone that doesn't just bash you but makes up weird fantasy things and stuff?
Yeah.
And I understand Ryan's point because I myself, my mother, I can't have contact with my mom. I've had to cut off contact with my mom.
Yeah, me too, for my freedom's sake.
Hey,
But-
Jay, is that you?
Huh?
Jay, is that you that came up?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, what's up, bro? I had put the banner up.
Did he just say me too for my freedom's sake? Oh shit.
So I don't get phone
My
bomb.
bad. I didn't know if people could hear me or see me or what was going on. I'm trying to pull in the Sonic bat, just ran over the fucking sign.
Actually, if you can cut your mic up just a little bit, though, it'd be helpful.
What about now?
That's better. Here's
Yeah,
another thing, Daniel.
Yeah,
And
so
then,
this is J Code 580. He's the one that does the song, does the music.
All right.
and here's the main reason I definitely wanted them to be able to work it out if possible.
All
I
right.
lost my mom in '95, so I know how it is without a mother. He had
I grew up without my mom for not all the time, but a lot of the time. And I lost her in 2017, 7 years ago. It does not seem like 7 years. Not at all. It almost seems like just 2 years ago, maybe at the most. But it's 7 years ago. She, right now, she'd be in her early 50s. And she should be. She should have lived a lot longer than she ended up living.
to be hurting worse than when I lost my mother because
The sick people on here saying that she died this way, they have no idea how she died. I never really went into it, but it supposedly was a heart attack. But I think it had to do with maybe how they were doing her medicine whenever she was at the facility she was at. I don't know.
She's still here.
He is still alive, and as
Still
bad
here.
as that is, so yes, and to a mother-son relationship is extremely strong, and
Yes.
we knew how close they were beforehand, and all of a sudden with everything else he had going on beforehand, and then that, so yeah. I definitely wanted them to be able to get that relationship back, but I know it's going to take time. I mean, you even with two friends.
Here's the thing, though. Was she talking to Johnny before all that stuff happened, or didn't all that stuff happen and then she ended up talking to Johnny? Like, that's an important distinction.
And a friend does you extremely dirty, it's going to take a while to build that friendship back up. And hell, this is a mother and her son. I mean,
which is a totally different bond.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I definitely appreciate you guys allowing me to be on here. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in by 12 a.m. tomorrow. All my videos of Gail, Skylar, and everybody else will be down because I don't make nothing off YouTube. It's just stirring the pot for me. It's just to make videos.
I'd like to ask you a few things before you go.
All right. And the thing is, with Johnny though, I understand how you all feel. I really do. But Johnny has helped me out in situations as well. Johnny has, I understand both sides. I really do. But
Yeah,
Johnny,
but let's be honest. Johnny only helped you in those situations because of what he could potentially get out of it later down the road. Let's be honest here. I mean, that's the only reason Johnny helps anybody. If he ever really truly helps somebody.
Exactly right.
That's what I'm saying. It's all or nothing. You either hate him or you're not one of us.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest. You take this as a threat if you want. You lucky I don't live in Kentucky, boy. You just put that on your plate and eat it.
I understand. And like I said,
I'd love to meet. I'd love to fucking meet up with Daniel Bishop any fucking time. Have a meet and greet.
Okay.
Understand.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start off by saying that baby needs a grandmother, and it seems to me for about 3 years now, Johnny has been like, what business is there anything right? It seems to me for about that baby. You ready?
You take this as a threat if you want. You lucky I don't live in Kentucky, boy. You just put that on your plate and eat it.
I understand. And like I said,
I'd love to meet. I'd love to fucking meet up with Daniel Bishop any fucking time.
Okay.
Understand.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start off by saying that baby needs a grandmother, and Johnny Ryan's having his own life every day, and then now his wife or his girlfriend's pregnant, right?
Yes.
And think about it. I'm speaking from a retired captain firefighter EMT's point of view.
And thank you for your service.
Family is cool.
Were you up here a while ago when Gail was up here?
Fuck what YouTube thinks. I've never threatened her or whatever when she put me on a list for doing that, but telling everybody they better not fuck with her. That was Johnny's fucking fault. He the one come up with a list of a bunch of good people in our damn community, and all them idiots like that causes everybody to, like, all they see is a bunch of lied or made up fucking drama, and then everybody has to say, "Hey man, that ain't right," and then everybody's like, "Hey, he's low out because he's jumping on this." No, motherfucker. Look, what I'm saying is, if you don't agree with you putting, you got to think of the whole picture, like the babies and the mamas being stressed. Like, why would he just keep on it, Miss Gail? That's a good lady, and it don't matter. Hell, I've had chickens and shit. It don't matter. Hell, like Johnny ain't got nothing but living off his wife, and then he wants to like feel like he's the victim. If he would quit messing with everybody, he wouldn't be a victim because we don't play.
I
Hey, down
understand.
south,
You know,
how is
we joke and stuff, but when you do some serious shit, we don't like it.
So ain't nobody done no serious shit to Johnny. Y'all just play around, calling EMTs and lying about white powders, just playing around. Okay.
down south basin? How are you saying everybody they block people in here quick and there's no moderators? You're a fucking
Tell
idiot.
you, Daniel's got. I mean, he's better than I am. It's not that I couldn't. It's just that I just will refuse not. I will not. Am not gonna sit up somewhere where somebody's like, "Oh, you lucky I don't live somewhere." Like, fuck you. Like, I ain't even gonna talk to your ass.
Down south is a
Yeah.
little slow.
Well,
Like, if you
this
hate
is I got
somebody
y'all
that
here.
much over, like, and you want to talk about people want to talk about people are triggered. What does that say about that person being triggered? Like, you're mad because he's made videos and he has his opinion, basically. But you want to call people locals when they're mad at other people's videos and their bullshit so-called opinions.
Because I gotta get to my daughter inside. It's dinner time.
Well,
Make it make sense.
But I do appreciate the
do
opportunity.
you kind of understand now, Daniel?
I totally understand. I've always understood.
Like,
I've always
like
understood.
people look at it like this: if you're over there and somebody that goofy is fooling that many people, then they think, well, your morals is the same as them because you back up what they're doing if you're over supporting them. And I know it made it hard, the shit you got yourself into a while
Speaking of somebody that's supported in the line with Filthy Animal,
back, but you got to start making like a showing that ain't the type of shit that you believe in.
Yeah.
I always say this, Daniel.
Yes.
If you lay with dogs, you'll get fleas.
You get the flea.
And I honestly believe that, and I just can't have respect for a man that doesn't work and support his family, and then come to find out he snitches on people, he kicks pregnant women, beats babies. I can't respect somebody like that. And it's not saying
those last three things or so have not been confirmed whatsoever.
that if it was Johnny or any other man, it'd be the
Yeah.
same way.
Can I ask a
He
question? When
almost described Martin with just that little bit. You see how them people all kind of the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I appreciate you all. I'm getting called in here. This is what I hope. I hope everybody can come to a point where all of this madness goes away. I really do. Because everybody in this room and everybody on the other side, everybody's talented. You can't sit and say that we're not, because we're some talented individuals. But I think this is what I'm hoping. I hope maybe in the next couple of days, better stuff can come. I really do. And I'll keep my word by 12 a.m. tomorrow. My videos of Gail and Skylar, my community post will be taken down. And here's the thing.
I appreciate that.
I'm guilty. I can sit and say that, of the foolishness. I've done some foolish things. I can admit that, I'm ashamed of
Who's
it,
that said
but I
that?
can admit it,
Who said I
But
took? I ain't never took up for Johnny. I always tried to tell him the right way. Whoever said that.
I do appreciate you all. I just want you all to know Johnny has been there for me. I see a different Johnny than everybody else, but hopefully
Just look
everything
at
can
the
turn
one
around.
we see too, and when you're making your decision.
I understand that. I wanted to say good night to everybody, and I'll take down those videos by 12 tomorrow.
Appreciate it, Daniel.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
I appreciate you for
Take care of
letting
that
me
little one.
explain myself.
I will. I'll take them down. I'll see you.
Hey,
All right,
Seepers, thanks for letting me up, brother. What's up, Wade and Charlie?
What's up, Jacob?
What's going on?
I mean,
What's up,
you be
Chris?
killing it. I don't think anybody's met you.
They wouldn't ever, though, do that for anybody else unless they had something they wanted taken down real bad.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Crimson.
So this is the first
Oh,
one that I've
Crimson.
been in.
Okay, cool.
I was just gonna say I want that down south busting dude to hit the link, man, because that dude talks a lot of fucking shit, man.
Well,
Yeah.
hey,
I'm gonna
Jacob.
jump down, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I got to run outside for a minute. I may be back in the chat or something, or even pop back in. But
All right, Charlie.
It really, because I never expected that.
Oh, it's no problem. None whatsoever.
Yeah, that was cool as shit, man. I do appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you allowing us to play them. I mean,
Oh yeah, 100%, man. I never would have thought my shit would have even, because fucking last couple songs that I did, I personally don't think my shit's any good because I don't have any professional equipment, this, that, and the third. But to see that those both got like 100 views, I was like, well, shit.
oh,
No,
you
bro.
say that, but now have you ever listened to Little Payday?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, for the longest, I mean, he was nothing but straight phone. He done everything straight to the phone. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do, man, and that's what I tell most of my buddies. Fucking, I got 2 cell phones, man, and I'll play the beat on one phone and I'll record my voice on the other, and the fucking phone just up in my ear. Hey,
I'm gonna have to check you out, J. Cole. This is Crimson. I'm on panel with you. I had never seen your channel or anything or heard your music. No, I'm gonna have to check you out, though, bro.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
that's what.
Here, I'll
three
play one.
discs on Johnny.
I'll play one real quick. The one
Yeah,
I
play
played.
that third one. I think that's my favorite.
Which is that the Johnny Gift? Yeah, the number 3. Yeah, I played it at the beginning. I'll play it again. Here we go.
Oh yeah, appreciate you.
And for everybody in chat, this is Jayco. It's Jayco 580, right?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, it's Jayco 580. You also go sub to his channel and check him out.
Appreciate
I'm definitely gonna check him out.
We'll play this song real quick again.
Yes, Jess, I am.
Twisted Ginger, he dropped his first one on Johnny a
Talking
little
about,
over a year ago.
I tell you one thing, this soundbitch and diss track is making a lot of stink all over the place. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it.
Three gobbles down at midnight. Can't go to sleep without an egg-shaped nightlight. Fuck all the talking, man. Put it on the mic, right? Mic toss and knock out 1, 2, night. Crying at the TV, bitching at the phone screen. Dick riding church, thinking I hope people see me. Seeming like dick sucking, have an ass seemingly. People say you gay, well, and it must be. Johnny Gobble, you a fake motherfucker. Go get a job and scrape a couple knuckles with them soft ass hands. You be using all the time to be jerking off rhyme. Bitch, tell me I'm lying. But you got the views, boy. Trying to stay relevant, trying to make it on the news, boy. Make your brains rattle in. I'm really trying to battle because I'm barking like a dog, boy. And you the chew toy. I'll be popping off shots in the parking lot, chewing pop rocks when your hot stops and the door locks. Don't knock with your guts in the knot. I'll be dancing over you like a fox body fox trot. I don't really give a fuck if you respawn, because the respawn's gonna take too long. This is a flaunt, not a taunt. What it take, not a lot to stomp this bitch, because he fried like a tater tot. Damn, little Johnny really thought he had a friend. Well, this motherfucker done got him again. I got this motherfucker in the palm of my hand, but I hate it because it's really just a waste of a pen. I got him locked down and I'm still holding firm, but I gotta lean back because he stinks like a turd. Shut the fuck up, Johnny. When will you learn? Holy shit, fuck, bitch, hot damn, that burn. Let's take it back on the last diss track, and you can't even rap, and you sound like crap, and your audio's whack. Need to take another lap instead of going home and smoking more crack. Why don't you do a little loving on your wife instead of laying in bed stressing out every night? You're light as a feather and high as a kite. You bug-eyed bitch, man, the shit ain't right. Lay him on the table like a chiropractor, making him eat shit like I'm on Fear Factor, crunching on these numbers like a plastic protractor. Doodle pee dance, he got a weak bladder. Got to tap like I'm making lead splatter. Stone cold shit, I'm making glass shatter. Mad little troll, stop the cap, mad hatter. If you want to step up, grab a step ladder. This motherfucking mad pulling on a stone, throwing temper tantrums in the middle of his lawn, cussing up the world, ain't nobody in my dong. Listen up, Johnny, if you want to make a good song, put the duct tape when you cosplay. Take break, rap it 3 times around your fat dumb face. Finally, when you pass out quiet, everybody listen to the sound of the silence. Hey, by the way, Mr. Gobble, you ever get to have that tickle fight with the mayor you wanted to, bitch? Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. I like it.
One in the chamber must be real weak. I've been sitting here reading some of its messages.
Yeah, I was just
anyhow, one in the chamber, it must be in their little bitty thing, because definitely probably not that good of a shot from.
I was just about to say that.
Yep.
Yeah, you got some skill, bro.
Computer anyhow.
Stay on making that music because you got talent.
Yeah, Jake,
Well, I
that was
appreciate that,
tight,
man.
bro. That shit was good, man. That was good.
He's got a hell of a flow.
I would play the new one that you did, but it's on that Eminem beat, and it'll probably get me shut down.
No, fuck that'll be all right. No, I was gonna say, dude. I just wrote another one today. I'm hoping to release it this weekend, but it's fucking so difficult for me to fucking record it in a sense that the fact that since I do it on my phone, I got to do it like 2 or 3 times in a row just to pick the one that I think sounds decent. Where my fucking if I hold the phone further away from my face from one verse than the other, it sounds all shitty. But I've got multiple songs that I want to record and release, but I don't want to do it unless I'd like to find someone with a studio or just save up my money like I'm fucking supposed to and get my own shit and fucking do it then.
Yeah, I keep
Hey,
throwing
down
them
south
out.
bases. I'm sure Super wouldn't mind if you can link, bro. Once you come up here, man, you or one in the chamber, either one of y'all or both of y'all, shit. Y'all love to run y'all's fucking mouth all the damn time.
I appreciate y'all giving me so much positive feedback on my music, man. That means a lot. I never expected this at all.
Yeah, bro.
Cool
Shit was good, man.
Now, one in the chamber, tell me how I'm endangering women and children. So you really got to be. Wait a minute, hold on. That's got to be Austin. I don't know anybody else that's that watered down brain. That think otherwise. Yeah, come on up here and explain that.
All right,
Yeah,
I
please,
dropped
please.
Jaco's channel link in the chat. Y'all
Appreciate you, man.
Hell, the one that talks about the children lives across the pond. I mean, gee, come on.
What up, my ninja? Oh yeah, so I had some loud pipes going by me, but yeah, I dropped this link in the chat. Y'all go sub up and check his music out.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Seriously.
Oh,
definitely going to.
Yeah, I mean, but of course that would across the pond don't ever panel up. They they have all kind of excuses. They talk about little kids.
Yeah, just hit the link. Because if you keep talking that shit in chat, even though this is open panel, I might just time your dumb ass out if you don't hit the link.
Well, with the way they speak, I think that one in the chamber's probably from across the pond.
I mean, put your helmet on, fucking eat your crayons, and fucking hit the link.
Where's your
You trying to get them up in here?
Go have you a cup of tea and
Where's your integrity?
A cookie. Get your cookie.
Hey, what's that dude's name again?
A cracker. I'll get you a cracker.
What's that dude's name again?
Who's that, Jacob?
The
one that's too scared to hit the link.
One in the chamber. Yeah, see, they can't even read because they're saying I lied about my stage 4 cancer. I put 30, I think it's 36 pages out of my medical record. So yes, they definitely got to be wet brain. You're an American. Oh, okay, sure. Well, come on up. Everybody looks American in chat, don't they?
One in the chamber.
Well, if you have one in the chamber, don't waste it.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. All these people. Oh, wait! I missed the live last night, man. Unfortunately, did Steve come up there? I'm sure he did.
No, he showed his wife and kids he has no balls.
Got a sack with no nuts.
One in the chamber, you ain't got to show your face. I'll put a banner up. You can come hit the link. Don't be scared. I mean, like all you dudes that try to talk shit in comments and you don't come up on panel. I mean, do you really think you're relevant? Like it means nothing. You're just typing your little fucking sausage fingers away over there trying to talk shit. It don't mean nothing. Come up here and say it with your chest.
Yeah.
Bet you got hot dog lips too, don't you?
Come poke your chest out. Everybody gets blocked. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Everybody gets blocked as soon as they come in seekers away. That's fucking bullshit.
Not a single mod in chat, but people are getting blocked.
I know, right? That makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
He's got to hurry up and finish up his Thursday evening nut tugging before he comes up in here, apparently.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Randy says, no, it's Harlow. Well.
Yeah, he's just gonna fucking talk in the chat.
Randy, you're wrong there. That would be Harold. Now, Seaver's done told you. He's done put,
Brandon.
So we ended up getting Kalani, bro, his beat producer. We got him to go up there, grab the flag, give it back to us, and then church was like, I gotta fucking go, you know, because there's fucking hell of people.
Let me check again. Give me a second.
Yeah, we're heading.
Like, I'm not
time, you know. So therefore, you know, it just made everything video about it. But not only am I going to make a video about it, I'm going to use a real life reference because I had a friend here where I live that got poked on every day because of his sexuality and his haircut. And what Ryan used in terminology of a certain haircut is how my friend was basically poked on every day of summer.
So fucking low cal move.
Well,
Yeah,
what I
on
was
blast.
getting at,
They
so
needed to be
my
there.
other part to that question is,
So,
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
so you know what I'm saying? So what do you expect? I mean, Merle and John, they know what to expect when by letting her go over there and stay the night at that dude's house like for days in a row and shit. So it's not going to be a surprise if she were to end up fucking pregnant. I mean, just being honest. And I don't want to think about her sex life. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like I wanted to talk about her damn sex life and shit. It was a comment somebody made, but she had a good point though when she said it, and I just commented on it. And then you turned it.
I think hopefully this girl is at an age where she knows the difference. She knows the hardship of being pregnant. See, a lot of these kids, man, this 16 and pregnant shit got a lot of these girls pregnant. You know, that TV show 16 Pregnant. They made it look cool. They made it look you know, but at the same time, man, it's hard. Dude, I'm 40 years old and I'm starting over. I got a 17-year-old boy and I'm starting over, you know, and it's hard starting over. You know, a lot of the things I forgot and didn't realize how hard it was, you know. So, and I'm employed. I got bills just like everybody else. Now you take a teenage girl now who ain't got nothing. Oh man, it's hard. It really is. And then if the boyfriend ain't putting nothing in, you get what I'm saying? Oh man.
Yeah.
But you hope that they're both mature enough to understand the consequences of their actions. You hope that the parents on both sides have sat down and
And
talked
guess
to
what?
both of their children.
And guess what else I said in that same comment that you posted? Call me a pedo. I actually said what you just fucking said right now. I said I hope Riley has a good enough head on her shoulders to know better than to do something like that. And I also said I think she has a better head on her shoulders, a better brain than her fucking mother does at her age of 38 or 30, whatever fucking age she is. I think Riley's smarter than her mother is at her age, actually. So, you know what I'm saying? So what do you expect? I mean, Merle and John, they know what to expect by letting her go over there and stay the night at that dude's house. Like,
I got married when I was 19 and my wife was 17, but we never stayed together. You know, we always, went to each other's house.
Holy shit.
But the parent and the father and me seen that first, and I'm like, man,
that's why I came at you so hard though, because I'm a parent also, and I have a daughter myself. So when I read that shit, I was like, oh hell, fuck no, this motherfucker didn't just call me a pedo, fuck no, because you made like a long ass comment about it.
Yeah,
so
and like I say, I'm
so hard, like yeah.
And I'm
also, and I have a daughter myself. So when I read that, that's why,
and that's where I like to go with that, But the parent and the father and me seen that first, and I'm like, man,
that's why I came at you so hard though, because I'm a parent also, and I have a daughter myself. So when I read that shit, I was like, oh hell, fuck no, this motherfucker didn't just call me a pedo, fuck no, because you made like a long ass comment about it.
Yeah,
so
and like I say, I'm
so hard, like yeah.
And I'm guilty of that shit, writing paragraphs. I write books, when I get into the moment, I can write a book, But the thing is, I've always looked at it as, man, children are innocent, man. I can't stand for people to, you understand that. Hopefully in a room full of grown men here, everybody can understand it's wrong for anybody to include a child in a hated subject, in a hatred topic, anything like that.
But it wasn't a hatred topic. It was just she was just basically saying like she's never there. She's always at her boyfriend's house.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
she said we shouldn't be surprised if she does end up pregnant.
Yeah.
And she has a good point though by saying that, because I mean that is a possibility. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I get the context. You know, I was young once, and
but it's not like I was just sitting around saying, "Oh, let's talk about Riley's sex life." No, it wasn't like that at all. But that's what you made it sound like when you made that comment, that long post about it and shit. Bro. You made it sound like you made it sound like you had to call Chris Hansen or some shit. I was like, "What the fuck is this dude talking about?"
Daniel,
yeah,
let me ask you a question.
The father in me read that. The father in me read that first.
What are your thoughts though? Because I mean, both you and Crimson have girls, right?
Yes.
I have a 14-year-old.
What are your thoughts on? Would you allow your 17-year-old to date an adult?
No, I wouldn't. Hell no.
Well, how old is the adult? That's the thing. How old is the adult? What stage we're talking here?
Only thing I think we've actually heard is in the early 20s.
I think
I wouldn't allow my daughter to stay at her boyfriend's house for days at a time. I know that.
I think he's 23, 24.
Now, the stuff these people are talking about right now about Johnny and them's life is what Miss Dana brought up about somebody that we discussed. And we got called all types of weirdos and everything else. But look how they just resolved that dude, Daniel, thinking that he was weird talking about that. And he's like, well, I didn't just bring it up to bring it up. It was an issue. And the same thing with me. I didn't just bring up and make up what I came up with. Miss Dana told me and shared it. And I thought that was highly irresponsible.
Yeah. See, the thing is with children,
like where she stays at. Like, that's where she pretty much lives at, basically, from what I can tell.
The thing is with children,
Like,
the children nowadays.
You don't even have to have a kid to understand what they're talking about here, like, and get it.
Than in my days, and I'm pretty sure your days is too. Strange today than they did back then. Now I've been married 20 years. I got married when I was 19 and my wife was 17, but we never stayed together. You know, we always, went to each other's house. We dated for 2 months and then we got married. You know, but I understand kids are different nowadays. Now there should be boundaries. There always should be boundaries. And there should be rules.
I'll put it to you like this. Although stuff happened when I was a kid, like, I never was able to, like, really, really be over or stay the night or have a girl stay the night until I was an adult. I mean, that's just bottom line. And when I mean adult, I mean at least 18.
But if a kid is out of control and a kid is in charge, a lot of times these kids take charge of these parents, and overrule them. You give them too much freedom.
Right. Well, we were under rise under age and shit, right?
And I ended up getting with girls that were older than me.
The parents should step in on the boy's behalf too. I don't know if he lives with his parents or he lives
Caleb was a year older.
by himself. I don't know nothing. But at the same time, the parents of the boys should step in as well. There should be two sets of parents, coming to a conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I get that.
Now, I'm going to be a strict father. I'm going to be strict. My kid is going to never leave my eyes. And
we're all men up here, right? We know how young guys are at that age. They want to. They're just like we were when we were that age. We wanted to fucking fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, what do you expect? I mean, Merle and John, they know what to expect by letting her go over there and stay the night at that dude's house like for days in a row and shit. So it's not going to be a surprise if she were to end up fucking pregnant. I mean, just being honest. I don't want to think about her sex life. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like I wanted to talk about her damn sex life and shit. It was a comment somebody made, but she had a good point though when she said it. And I just, commented on it. And then you turned it.
hopefully this girl is at an age where she knows the difference. She knows the hardship of being pregnant. See, a lot of these kids, man, this 16 and pregnant shit.
There's a good example of somebody making an argument for the sake of the point without, and put it straight. Like, it's not about the topic. It's about, the point of responsibility. And I agree.
Got a lot of these girls pregnant. You know, that TV show 16 Pregnant. They made it look cool. They made it fit, but at the same time, man, it's hard. Dude, I'm 40 years old and I'm starting over. I got a 17-year-old boy and I'm starting over, and it's hard starting over. A lot of things I forgot and didn't realize how hard it was, you know. So, and I'm employed. I got bills just like everybody else. Now you take a teenage girl now who ain't got nothing. Oh man, it's hard. It really is. And then if the boyfriend ain't putting nothing in, you get what I'm saying? Oh man.
Yeah.
But you hope that they're both mature enough to understand the consequences of their actions. You hope that the parents on both sides have sat down and
And
talked
guess
to
what?
both of their children.
And guess what else I said in that same comment that you posted to call me a pedo? I actually said what you just fucking said right now. I said I hope Riley has a good enough head on her shoulders to know better than to do something like that. And I also said I think she has a better head on her shoulders, a better brain than her fucking mother does at her age of 38 or 30, whatever fucking age she is. I think Riley's smarter than her mother is at her age, actually.
Well, that's one thing about it. We always hope that the children, even our own, are smarter than the parents, because in today's world, hell, they better be. I mean, whether it's our own or
my son, I got a son named Ryan. Imagine that. I got a son named Ryan. He's 17 years old. And the thing is, he's watched me and my wife struggle. He knows the ins and outs. He knows what not to do. And I tell you what, I got a 17-year-old boy with one hell of a head on his shoulders, that is above his grade level. They're already wanting to put him in college, and I'm so proud of him, So yeah, today's youth is definitely better than I was. I guess that's the better word for it.
But here's the thing, though. I don't know if they so much are, because parents nowadays want to be their friends instead of actual parents. You think about when we grew up. Hell, our parents never thought about being our friend. To where in today's society, you see more parents being friends with them than parents.
You got Melinda over here trying to be the cool mom, posting videos and shit on YouTube with her shaking her fucking ass every day and doing her dumbass lip syncing. She can't even fucking stay on beat with the lips of her fucking lip syncing she does, and just shaking her ass and all these talking about with the sweat drop down my balls, my pussy this, my pussy that, my ass this, and blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What kind of example are you setting for your fucking daughter, man? What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Well, let me
because you know Riley sees that shit. You know her friends see that shit.
Let me.
Well, I got friends. I got friends that listen to that type of stuff, and they do exactly that same thing as you speak of. But the thing is, I've told my kid, you don't act in the manner like this, and everybody's different. I'm not downing them for doing it, because everybody's different. You and I and the whole world is different. We can sit and look at them, but we have to understand that everybody's not the same as the next person. The thing is, though,
I'm sorry, but that's just not a good parent to do some shit like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's just some fucked up shit.
Oh, you're fine, and and I respect your opinion on that. And everybody grew up in a different time. Me, I'm more conservative. I believe in keeping shit private. I believe in don't listen to certain type of stuff.
Well, they're supposedly conservative too, though. They're supposedly conservative if you hear them talk, but I mean, we know they're not. But they say they're conservative, but they're not fucking conservative.
But
they're all about some damn Trump. I know they love Trump. I know that. They say they do. Anyway.
Let me ask you these couple questions real quick, Daniel. Because, like I said, I don't know who you are really. Like I wasn't around when you first come around, or however, whatever it is. But when you were talking about like the analogy of the green light, like people sitting at a green light or something. I think basically what you're trying to say, you don't think people should just stick to one person or one topic or like move around to different things, right?
Yeah, that's what I was putting out there. I know you spend a lot of time on certain individuals, and that's your prerogative. You can do that. But what I was saying, I really enjoyed what you've done with the stand guy, what I put out there. That's what I tell you what, I love that video so much. I saved that video and I pretty much watch that video every day. You know, I know that sounds silly in a way, but I really do because the way everything was broke down and I put stuff out there, but you took it to a whole new level. That's the kind of shit I like. I like to see people like that exposed for who they are and what they are and done away with. I really do, you know.
Oh yeah, I do too. I mean, if I find them, I call them out. I put them out. It's just like that Foxy Bridget's son. You know, I mean, I put them both out. But what
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
glad.
getting at,
You need
so
to do
my
that.
other part to that question is, what happened with you and Ryan? Like, where did you? Because so it's kind of like a two-part question because, like, your content here lately. I mean, I know you did the other stuff,
Yeah.
before that other whoever that true crime stuff was. But here, like lately, like for the last, like everything is Upchurch with you, like or Upchurch's family. But
Well,
where did it come a point? Were you ever a fan, or what happened to where you wanted to just like basically? I'm not saying I'm gonna say this attack word loosely, but like what made you want to just attack him and his family?
well, this is what happened. I did true crime, and the videos I had at that time were in hundreds of thousands of views, and I only had 10,000 subs then, the same amount that Johnny has. And Ryan did a video, which Wade is aware of, about something about a silly haircut of a wrestler and how this wrestler sold out himself to China. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, even though it's going to be corny, I'm going to make a video about it. But not only am I going to make a video about it, I'm going to use a real life reference because I had a friend here where I live that got poked on every day because of his sexuality and his haircut. And what Ryan used in terminology of a certain haircut is how my friend was basically poked on every day of his life. My friend committed suicide a couple years back, not because of that, but other issues in his life, that had nothing to do with the haircut and being bullied. It was just personal issues. And I incorporated that into my video. Now, I didn't think it was going to get the response that it did. I didn't think Ryan would see it. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm stupid. Ryan got that video and tore me apart. I'll be the first to admit he tore me apart. He roasted my ass. I was the first gobble. And I went back and forth with him a couple times and left it alone. Well, come find out he was coming to Corbin about 3 years ago. And Corbin is only 30 minutes away from me, not even 30 minutes. I probably about 25 minutes, 20. And I did a little spoof video where I'm sitting in the dark and I got crow music playing. And I asked my Google that I had at the time, Google machine. I said, how far is it from where I live to Corbin, Kentucky? And the machine said the time, and I gave the camera a reach. And I tagged Ryan Upchurch in that. That set everything off in play. And that's when he did the video that Kansas Rebel Man did a reaction of the scariest stalker or something that I've ever seen. And I was labeled like that. I had no intentions of going to Ryan Upchurch's concert. I was just doing that as a spoof because I knew it was a attention getter. When I do videos,
Clout chasing,
for,
basically, what you're saying. Clout chasing.
yeah, basically for attention. And it grabbed attention, and Ryan twisted it to that. And then Ryan had a thing where he called my house. Those videos are gone. He's got them. He still got his at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And then the phone number I had at the time, my wife was getting texted, and it was just some really immature stuff. And that's when it blew up. And then I spoke to someone supposedly that was supposed to be the middleman. They're like, well, the videos are down now and take yours down. And he's done. He had a chat with his mama and everything's deleted. And I went about my way. And he was playing Warzone a couple times. I entered the chat and he said, hey, Bishop, what's up? He talked to me because he seen me in the chat. And then I did a video about somebody. And he was in the comments of the other person's video, which I don't know who it was now, where he was talking about I'm a piece of shit or this and this and that. And I'm like, man, I thought we was on good terms, you know? So it just blew everything up. The thing is, I don't hate Ryan Upchurch. I never hated Ryan. I actually like some of his music. The thing is, I do video. Yes.
I just realized something. You're the one that we got to blame for booking Goble. Now, now that you explained all that, he did copy you because he said you got a little negative attention.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I always wondered who he was trying to damn. You see the level he's took it. That's why I say it's always good to set a good example for because there may be retards come along behind us and think that's cool. And there you got Goble.
Well, the reason why I interrupted you real quick, Daniel, is because when I said you were clout chasing, it's because you say that shit about a lot of people, man. You say a lot of people are clout chasing all the time. You love saying that shit about people, but that's exactly what you were doing, right?
In a
You're doing
way,
the exact
yes.
same thing that you're saying everybody else is doing.
I was doing it in attention light, but the thing is, I was never writing the Creek Squad name. I never wrote the Ryan Upchurch name. I never wrote that. I said this video is about that.
But you just said you did to get clout, though. You just said that's what you did to get clout, though.
Yeah, but I never used.
So how can you say that's not what you're doing?
Yeah,
it is what I'm doing, but if you understand, I'm not using certain banners to do the ads. I'm reacting.
yeah, it's same difference.
Okay, so initially, what turned you against Ryan was his video about a haircut, or you took it as you related it to him maybe trolling, bullying somebody about a haircut, but you took it personal because of your friend. That's what initially.
People pick it on your kid is what you're saying.
Response to Bishop. Bishop done a 2:00 live, and the reason I say 2:00 because you mentioned it in the video, Daniel, but outside, and Ryan done a response to it, sitting in his chair one night in the den, and I guess now, correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel, but that's what you didn't like with his response video.
Well, the response video, it was okay in a sense, but what really got it was the response video, but my channel got demonetized right after that. And I don't know, I'm not saying it's because of any of that. I'm not saying because of that, but it got demonetized, and the amount of trolling that happened afterwards.
Sorry.
But that's what happened. But I have no ill will towards Ryan. I enjoy some of his music. My wife's son loves it. Not my wife's son. My wife's brother loves his music. He came by my house earlier, got him a new Ford F-150, blasting it. He got it. Bought it offline, the music, and he was bumping it out,
So basically, you don't dislike Ryan. You just make the
He don't like
video.
it roasted. He don't like it roasted.
Johnny
about
Goblin,
Ryan.
to be honest with you.
You're just making videos because it's content. You can get views, pretty much.
Pretty much, starting to
Right.
plot. But I don't have any disdain for anybody. I really
You kind of
don't.
remind me of Johnny Gobble, though, not the way that you explain all that shit, like because he was sour about some shit, and then he fucking.
Well, I mean, I just try to
Ryan Upchurch. It seems like the same thing.
Hey, Daniel,
I just try to
for all
figure out.
those for all those upcoming content creators, would you recommend like standing up? Because we got to think about the children and other new content creators coming up. Would
Yeah.
you want to? I mean, hell, I like trolling or joking much as the next person, but would you want to cross the morals lines like Goble does all the time? Just always try to make people feel sorry after he starts. Just think if he wasn't digging in Ryan Upchurch's family's lives, which wouldn't even know him if he wouldn't irritate the hell out of him. But anything just to keep on. That's
My
why
advice
the
is
whole thing, Paul, started because he wouldn't quit messing with him and his family. You know what I mean? And me,
yeah, I totally understand.
me as a I ain't gonna say the shit. Y'all know what I used to do. Like I stand
What's
up
the,
for morals, and so I started coming on there and telling him to get a job and all that shit to start with.
I
But
got about 2 minutes left because my wife is going to drag me in, black my eyes. But
all
what
right, well,
what
give all of the new content creator. Would you recommend going the path you and Johnny went? And I know you didn't go as far as he did, but give them some good advice before you go, and that way it'll
my
kind of
advice for
show
anybody
everybody
that
you understand.
my
Go
advice
ahead,
is
I'll
any,
stop.
my advice is for anybody coming into the YouTube game is to really sit down and think about really what you want to do and which direction you really want to take your channel. Because once you take your channel in that direction, there's no really coming back. I'm living proof of that. Other people are living proof of that. The thing is, though, if you're going to come at someone, you're going to target them. This is my best advice. Keep it civil. Don't come after families. Don't come after children. Don't come after women. Keep it between you and the other creator. And even though I've steered out of that path a couple times, it's best to keep it that way because you want to have any other circumstances coming at you. The thing is, don't take it too far. Don't come to their cities. Don't call them up on the phone. Don't go outside of YouTube. That's how I would do it. I know other people do it because other people have different ways of doing stuff, and I'm not
Don't
knocking that.
call people
Everybody's different.
pedos without paperwork. Don't
Let me
anything to
let me
do with children. Don't look at people's family. Hell, just if somebody calls me a mother, I'm gonna say, "You a bastard" or whatever. I'll say something bad, joking. And you gotta
Yeah.
think your response is really to entertain the other people that's gonna watch it. You're not really meaning what you're saying, really. If you're into it with somebody, you just saying who can one up each other comedy wise, really. But let's
let
just
me
And
let me
seriously
that's
touch
all
on
it is.
chill.
let me touch on this
Don't
real
be
quick because I caught
yeah.
what
Go
you
ahead.
said right there, Daniel. You said not
Yeah.
for people not to go to other people's cities, and I know I'm sure you're probably talking about with Ryan going to Paintsville. But I don't know if
Well,
you're
I was
aware.
referring where people came to me, like how
Oh,
I was
okay,
telling you
okay.
earlier. When people came to me, they literally came to my door, like, you know,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that is going too far. That's when it's going too far.
What
When
what you
that
do to
happens,
what you
he
do to
didn't go
make
to
them that
Johnny's door.
bad to come to your city though? That's where we got to fix it. It's not
Well,
pushing somebody that damn far.
this is
Like
the
the
thing.
kids and shit.
People don't understand. There is some unstable people out here in this world. There's some mentally ill. Mental health is a real issue we're going on right
And
now,
that's my
and
point right
especially
there.
with the drug epidemic making it worse on top of that. So you don't know who's really behind a computer reading your comments, looking at your comments, watching your videos and thinking, hey, I got a
Someone may be
solution.
your fan, Daniel, and you put somebody's address out, and they'll take it upon themselves to make their star, their YouTuber, like to make them proud of them. I got him, and then you really didn't mean that, but there's some mentally people out
Yeah.
there.
Well,
This the country is in bad shape in that aspect. And I think we need to fund that instead of sending money over to Ukraine and overseas for people who really don't care about us, help America and help people
Yeah.
here at home. Help people
Hey,
No, I can
Biden,
suffering.
agree with that. I can agree with all that
and,
you're
and,
saying
uh,
right now.
and I would say Joe Biden, if you want, my cash app is $. You want to fight Charlie D1.
well, to touch on that too, about because I know you got to go, but because there is a lot
Yeah.
of people out here that make that say this that when Ryan went to Paintsville, but
We got some weirdo title telling 30 minutes ago talking about Square is running your live on his channel as I type this.
the thing is, Ryan went to
Guess
Paintsville
what? I'd always download them just in case. So if I have to, I'll just pull up the downloaded version.
because Patty wanted to press charges on
You
Johnny for
motherfuckers ain't gonna fucking do what you do and then say I can't fucking react. And I've been reacting to it. I mean, here lately I've been listening to it, but that's just because I'm trying to hear everything it says.
sexually harassing her.
Yeah, that was
That
the
was the
whole point of
Yeah,
them going to begin with. That was the whole point of
was
them
the
going to
reason
Paintsville
they
to begin with.
he'll
yeah
leave
that's
them
the
alone
reason.
because he was finna start texting their daughter, and she was underage, right?
Yeah, I mean this was
So
after
he said,
this
give him
was after
250,000. He'll leave him alone.
Yeah,
That was the
Johnny
That's
whole
about
sent
the
reason
time when Ryan
because of
did
Johnny.
north.
The
yeah,
whole reason
Johnny
they went
sent
to the
them a
north.
message
Yep.
asking for 250,000, which is basically extortion, and he
Right.
was sexually harassing Patty. And so
Yep.
that's
That
why
would
they
be
went up there.
That was the
that'd
whole
be a
reason why they
reason
went there
I'd
to begin
went
with.
and I wouldn't even stop. I'd have went to his house and got his ass. Something like that. That'll cause
Mhm.
that. You don't be messing with underage kids, and, well, even if you joke.
I think that might have came after that, Charlie. I think, but I know they went because of Patty, because he was sexually harassing Patty is why they went to begin
Yeah,
with.
it was right after that.
Yeah.
'Cause I
But
thought all that was
but that's the
playing
whole reason. I'm just saying, letting Daniel know, like Secret was telling him, like that's the whole reason they
Yeah.
went to Paintsville, from the first place, is because Johnny was harassing Patty, and so she went to go file charges on him in Paintsville for harassment.
No,
That was the whole reason why they went to Paintsville to begin with.
But did they file the charges? It don't seem like it.
well, I wanted to thank you all for the platform that you
Oh.
know
It wasn't able to be proved. I don't know.
given me to know. You know, thank you for your consideration of my work that you know given me to know. You know, thank you for your consideration of my words. You know, and I wanted to prove that I was a man of my word. Thank you for your consideration of my words. You know, and I wanted to prove that I was a man of my word by deleting the videos to no longer show on my
It's
YouTube
the
channel.
face of
You know,
somebody that had the nerve to
and
think they can
hopefully
fuck with
better
someone
things
else's
will
lives.
come in the future. And I really hope that with everybody, better things to come.
That's your
Hey,
problem.
Dan, I want
This fucking little rat face not knows motherfucker. That's his problem. He goes sit there and say all this shit. Oh, don't call somebody this without paperwork or anything. Motherfucker, what have you been saying about me?
I wanted to get to get that shit straight, man. Just because I wanted you to know why I said what I said and blah blah blah, and I think we pretty much got it straight. So get on.
And I appreciate you. And once again, I apologize coming, but I was viewing first as an angry father. You know, because I skim over shit and I see shit and I saw that and I'm like, man, you know. But I do apologize coming to the which I did.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night, and hopefully this leads to better things.
Appreciate
Good
it.
night.
All right,
Lord,
bud.
thanks for coming up, buddy.
All right, man.
No, you.
And, let me just say, hey, ladies, I didn't mean to ignore y'all earlier.
Oh
How y'all
God!
tonight?
Look who just jumped in the chat, Charlie. It's fucking Tyrone.
Big Tyrone.
Tyrone, hit that link, Tyrone.
Tyrone.
The real Tyrone.
The Tyrone. You better call Tyrone.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, while we're waiting on Tyrone, come on up here, Tyrone. Hey, while we're waiting on him, I want to let it off.
Did you say AD's? Oh, AD's. I thought you said AD's music. I was like,
No.
Do you know a guy by the name of Mocon? Yeah, much less spell it. I don't care.
I want.
Wife had went to school with one. And
This is kind of dull.
I mean, I think that's what Johnny's going to do with anybody because, Fusion the other day, Fusion, I think Johnny must have got mad because Fusion was talking about him or something. And so then he went and dropped his messages. And I think that's what Johnny's just going to do to anybody. Like, if he's got your messages and he gets pissed off at you, he's going to put your messages out.
Y'all see that dumb shit he's got premiering right now on his channel, Super? Johnny?
No, I think
yeah, that's
well, it exposes the two-facedness of some people.
Just talking about.
Like
Oh, is that what you just talking about, Wade? Okay.
Yeah.
Say what you want. You just
He
pissed
is.
off. Oh, you want to join the browser after all the shit you've been talking? What do you got to say? That's, worth it. I mean, you realize, like, I know y'all think that I don't take note of your accounts when y'all say certain stuff and whatnot. I do. I got a little notebook.
That was a waste of a couple minutes, well, a few minutes, because you got to wait 2 minutes for the countdown, and then the video. It's just, yeah.
I just saw him with that fucking wig on and saying, I can do it better than them. I can do it better. That's all I heard. I was like, what the fuck is this? You know that wig he's got, he wears sometimes, that long black hair wig he's got.
Yep.
You getting rained on down there, Crimson?
We did earlier.
You getting rained on?
Yeah, we did earlier today. It's not now, but it was earlier.
That's why I had to mute earlier. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, we needed.
I couldn't remember if I rolled my window.
Well, what's your StreamYard name? Why would you be blocked? I wonder why. What's your StreamYard name? Your StreamYard name would be your YouTube name. I gotta know it or I can't unblock you.
Is up or not?
Yeah, it rained on him.
Is it Biff Tannen? Is it Ghost of Shadows?
Hey, earlier we needed that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so damn hot and humid, dry. Well, it's been hot and dry, really. We needed that room.
I hadn't cut my grass in probably 2 months. And I said, I ain't cutting it to kill it now if I cut it now, but I got silverleaf maples, and I don't know if y'all know about silverleaf maples. But Jesus, don't plant no silverleaf maples, you'll regret it.
Silverleaf maples. Yeah, I don't really know anything about any of that stuff.
I didn't plant it, they were in the fence row. But they produce trees off the roots.
Hey, Square, it's actually me. But
What do you want?
Oh, I just wanted to talk shit about Creek Squad, in particular Wade. He's such a fucking low-cal. I mean, I think if he had the chance, he would probably like get on his knees and suck Ryan's dick. And if he had any like balls hair, he'd probably pluck one of them and floss his saber tooth with it. Don't you agree?
He'd probably take it and go to one of them places where you get your pet hair and ashes made into a ring and have ball hair made into a ring.
Yeah. That's fucking gross, Wade. Why would you do that?
I'll be getting something like that at Brownie. I know. Like, I seen that here recently. There's people on YouTube that make these rings that are like you can have ashes infused in them and a hair or whatever, pet's ashes or loved ones, whatnot.
Did you see the Johnny Short of his messages with Fusion?
Mm-hmm.
Fusion tried giving him a little doxing information on me. He's on my shit list.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. Oh yeah, he was acting 2 ways from Sunday. He'd be talking shit on Wade's and them. That's what I told Dagmar, and I was like, "You realize how much shit he talked about you while he was talking to you, pretending to be cool?" He's like, "I know it." I'm like, "Hell no, I couldn't do that." The first time he talked shit about me to somebody, I'd been like, "Nah, nah."
But you know, I see
kept being able to get by with it. Are you there?
Yeah, my bad. I was trying to turn my microphone up because I know from the StreamYard app my
Hold on,
fucking
my
audio is low
microphone.
as hell.
Hold on, my mic's fucked up. 1 second. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It was me. I'm trying to turn my audio up because I sound low. So, have you seen any flyers yet?
Hold on, man. I'm having a problem. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I see. You gotta unblock me on StreamYard from my email, and then I can join under there off the Safari app because with the Safari app I can actually adjust my volume, but on the StreamYard app it does not let me.
You're fine for right now. I'll unblock it when I can. Like,
Oh, okay. No worries. Yeah, as long as you can hear me.
yeah. I just switched over to my computer. My fucking phone is fucking up.
I
Oh,
was
these
asking
mother.
if you've seen any flyers yet.
Don't ask me no dumb shit like that, but no, I already found out that they ain't gonna be able to do that at businesses. Like, trust me, several people have been talked to.
See, I actually did a little talking myself. I called a green light dispensary because I thought there was flyers being handed out there, and he said no, there wasn't.
Yeah, do you realize how much business I do there?
That's true. You would notice before anyone, huh?
No, I'm just saying they know who I am. This is a small town. The people that work at Greenlight, one of them knows my brother and me. One of them was a peer support counselor of mine at my doctor's. The other one, the manager, knows me um, because I've dealt with him many a times whenever I went up there to pick up an order. There ain't nobody getting or handing out flyers unless they're going to stand on the side of the road, like on the side of the road off of their property. And then you're going to be creating a hazard. It's going to be dangerous. And the police are aware of it too. That's the other thing, So if the police are aware of it and they see you doing something that's unsafe, well, they got the right to stop and tell you to disperse.
Yeah.
You can't stand on the edge of a fucking driveway where cars are coming in and out. And if you're not on the business property, fine. Well, then you're on a highway road and you're standing on the side and you're like trying to hand out flyers at the entrance of a business. And I brought that up. I said, well, what if they try to do that? And he's like, the cops would be called and they'd be made to leave because then you're going to be creating a safety problem.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
See, they're already aware about these people's plans and stuff if it happens. Like I said, and that's the thing. That's like, I'm not holding my breath or anything, but on the off chance it does.
So you're saying filthy wasted is $600 purchasing flyers.
He didn't purchase those. Did we see a confirmation No, we didn't. And I'm gonna pull up USPS right now and show you exactly what he went to, because I went to the. Here's what didn't make it had that had them labeled as coils, which that really didn't make sense. But there's something called EDDM, which is basically uh, using every door direct mail, which is to send out advertisements or stuff like that. In essence, all right. Well, I'm gonna show you right now this right here. So if I search an address and I go on here, I can do it by age, I can do it by business, I can do it by residential income, or I can just straight up make a route to go through town. You know, I'll just use this default ass route. And matter of fact, I'll click this one. All right. Um, and this is a 1 mile radius. All right, let's go to the next step.
Wow, this is pretty detailed.
Well, shit, I done forgot my fucking.
So, do you have any plans for Saturday? You think you might just like go out of town for the day?
If I don't go out of town, I'll just be at someone else's house or something. I gotta get a username first. I've done forgot what the fuck my username was on this damn thing.
Dude, if I had money like that to blow, I would like do an intercept troll and hand out flyers calling it like a gay pride rally or something. If I had money like that to blow, but it's got to be creative sometimes.
Yeah, I mean that would be annoying, but I mean at least it wouldn't be, fucking, malicious, basically. Hold on. Holy shit. What? What the fuck? Bro. Are you there?
Yeah, what you looking at?
I don't know, but I think something that I haven't never happened before, but says that I got sent a direct message. Oh shit. Oh, that ain't not. Oh damn, that was a big make you think something's there that ain't. Somebody just popped into the back. I don't know who it is. Let me see. Oh, it's the person that used me for a troll.
I really need you right now, and I'm not joking. Like I need to troll you for my own mental health.
No, you
So can I?
No.
I'm experiencing extreme bereavement, and trolling makes me feel better.
Can Andrea troll me instead? Swear.
I mean, I don't care. I just, I'm tired.
I'm in pain. I'm not kidding you.
Tired of being used.
I need some LOLs, and I need them quick.
And like you, like I don't understand. Like, and when you did the stuff that you did, like you like to sometimes you'll bring up stuff that they use as part of their narratives that it's already been talked
You've
about.
done it to me too. Get over it.
But apologize for it. No, I haven't used.
I've
their
said
narrative.
sorry to you a lot of times. I didn't come here to fight with you. I came here to laugh. Can I troll you a little bit?
No. You can't troll me. Troll him.
You're trolling yourself.
I'm not trolling myself at all.
Well, I mean,
On your reaction
kinda. Ghost is driving you around in the motorboat. I just wanted to come say that I'm hooking up with
He's
Rocco
been up
tomorrow.
here
I'm
for
flying in regional, and
4
we're coming to
minutes.
your house. We're gonna hang out
Yeah.
and just chill and smoke. Nothing serious.
Yeah. Mhm.
Don't you know what a hookup is, Andrea?
What do you mean? When Square grabs the rusty hook and runs with it, and then we watch him run around the pond with the rusty hook, and then somebody grabs the rod and starts reeling him in real tight. That's what
I
I'm here to do.
didn't.
You
I'm
guys
not
play too
here.
much.
Yeah. Well, this is playing too much for me.
It makes me feel good because I'm experiencing emotional distress right now. So fucking with you is making me feel better. And if you were a good friend, you'd let me do it. You'd laugh at it if you were a good friend,
I'd like
Square.
to know why you're in
That's
emotional distress.
I'm not telling you people. I'm just telling you that I'm under it and I want to fuck with, I want to laugh.
But you have
And no, there's no LOLs on this circuit, and you people are pissing me the fuck off. Where's my LOLs and my cringe?
Where's our explanation?
Come up with, it gives you some narratives to run with. There you go. It's like a summer coloring book.
Hell no. I want an explanation. I deserve one. Why are you in distress, Andrea?
I'll tell you one day when it passes. Once I'm healed, then I'll explain it.
Well, I hope the power of Rocco's wiener.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just here and I'm saying, look, I've been, I'm just here for, I was coming online to get some laughs today and like super serious again, super fucking serious.
Yeah, you better be careful before he takes you to Oz.
He should be more just like, what did we learn from the Ruski situation? Be more scared. They should be more scared of me than I am of them. And these are just facts, Jack.
You got some teeth up there, don't you?
Fuck yeah, Ghost. I'm just a devil. I'm just a devil out here. How have you been, Ghost?
I've been swell and dandy.
Good.
I had a good little fight with the workyverse. I don't know if it's over yet, but we'll see.
You're probably LARPing a fight.
Oh, hell no.
Well, what's it about?
Fusion. He tried to screw me over. He swore on his kid's life he didn't, so I have to take his.
What?
You act like that's such a big surprise.
I know. I was gonna
like,
say. I thought
been
that's what
telling
Fusion's
on.
just. I thought that was like part of his character. He's like the Bill Belichick kind of ish. It's like sneaky. He's a little sneaky, but we all know that, and I think that's why people like him. Actually.
Johnny apparently didn't know that.
Well, what happened? Tell me.
People actually don't like it.
What happened? I've been gone for like 3 whole days.
I'm gonna have to check in with Ruski to see where you've been then.
He doesn't know. Please don't bring him up. He gives me YouTube trauma.
You brought him up first, by the way. But no, Johnny published messages between him and Fusion.
All right, so y'all look. As I'm
No, I'm
showing
talking
you
to Ghost. I want to know what Ghost has to say. Give me a second. I'm a guest.
No, well, we were talking
What
about
are you
something
doing at the
different
UPS website? Are you mailing something?
I'm just showing him something. So I do this. I can either say I create an order for someone else, or I can put.
It sounds like Ghost, like he was trying to run interference on you trolling Fusion. That's what this seems like. Is that what you're doing, Square? Are you doing a double reverse troll? You were telling me a story
I'm
about
trying
Fusion,
to show him something. That's
and
all
he
I'm trying to
interrupted
show.
you to show you some old man postal stamps.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do either.
What do you order in the Elvis stamps? You old fart.
This woman, I swear to God.
You sound real scared for the 29th.
I'm trying to show him something that has to
So what
do.
did Fusion do, Ghost, to Johnny? I'm dying to know. I'm biting my nails waiting for you to finish.
it wasn't. It was what Johnny did to Fusion. Johnny published a bunch of private messages between him and Fusion.
Oh, man. So what did he do in the messages?
Oh, he talked all sorts of shit about people. And you know what? Think about it like this, Andrea. He conspired with Johnny against Creek Squad. Just imagine if the tables were reversed. What if Creek Squad conspired with Square against the Workyverse? Because
maybe that's what's happening. Maybe that's the war we've been caught in between. That
I don't think
explains
so.
a lot.
But you know it's Square. Like if they say that if anyone's caught fucking with you and fucks over the Workyverse, that there's gonna be hell to pay. So I wonder if Fusion has some hell to pay.
Well, disclaimer, my channels are gone. I'm literally just checking in as a watcher because I'm always going to watch this show. You guys cannot stop me.
I wish you could just like go live.
But I'm telling you, this is going to be the troll wars that I've always predicted from the beginning. Because I love, like, that was the thing that made me enjoy y'all's community and just y'all, because it was like watching it from and not just because of U Square, but just watching how the community grew and who went with who, and just watching it's been really fun. But what's happening now, like, I could see this vision years ago, and that's why I've stuck around to watch it. I just kind of played just to like show that I had a little fight in me. But this is I'm gonna sit back and watch the boys war, and I can't wait. Girls, here's my advice for the ladies going forward, females of the community: go to the concession stand, make some cotton candy, go puff, powder your nose in the bathroom. I would suggest that the females kind of fall back a little. So, just saying.
Right now, the females can't do that. They got to stand next to the biggest and toughest guy there is.
No. That just makes you get used as like there's like you know how MC always said 3 is the way. Well, technically, in like a perfect troll or a perfect LARP or something like that, you have to have 3, and then 2 go, and there's always 1 left behind. Like, that's the recipe for the Muffin Man. I know it sounds crazy, but there's always got to be 1 left over. So, any groups of people that might be rolling in doing a menage YouTube troll, careful, because one of you are going to get kicked off the island.
I'm glad I never got on the island.
I know, right? The island scares me.
Andrea, we're just like on our cruise ship watching it from a distance.
I'm on like a little dinghy with a line in the water. Like, I'm just always kind of fishing for something fun. I mean, but that's what I like about this community. Everybody hopped off the boats like it was D-Day, ran to Square Island, and it's like a bunch of movies all mixed into one. You know what I mean?
Those are some good analogies.
That's how I look at it. I look at this as like a symphony, or like like the guy that painted the ceiling. Like, it takes a long time. And look now, look where we've come. Tomorrow's the 29th, right, Square? Or he doesn't seem nervous at all. He's being a complete man about it so far, besides being on the USPS website, which, why are we here? What's up next, Booty Bandit? Like, let's go talk about some buttholes next, Square.
Well, to be fair, we were just talking about Wade using Ryan's pubes to floss that saber tooth of his.
Let's troll Creek Squad.
That seems to be Workyverse's agenda.
Hey, I'm down with that because it clicked to me. There's 2 sets over there. With the Ryan Up Church, there's different sets in that gang. And like, there's the Creek Squad people, but then there's the people that pretend to be Creek Squad, but they're really just too committed to being online loony. So, I don't know.
I don't think Creek Squad has anything going for them as far as trolls go. Like, I do like.
Look, I don't fuck with anybody that's that die hard over some dude on the internet. Like, you already discredited yourself by creating a hashtag for yourself in a gang. It's weird. Like, I love Pearl Jam. I like fucking, you know, the Ramones. I'm not out here being a Ramones troll. That would be weird, right?
Are you out here being a worky verse troll?
Fuck no. I am a troll. That's just who I can be. People don't like what I say. That automatically makes me a troll of some sort. This is what I've learned. I'm not a troll. I'm just a weird bitch. Clip that.
I don't want to get blocked from StreamYard again. So
Some people say, don't leave. Somebody click the link. Let's play with Square a little. Come on. We'll be gentle. Square, you have trolled the fuck out of me before in the past, and you went hard on me.
I did not troll you.
I need you today.
You always love to use that because you know that I don't like trolling.
I don't always love to use it because it just happened
Yes,
like
you do.
a few months ago, and I've known you for years. I'm telling you, I'm emotionally distraught, and fucking with you makes me feel better.
Stop, please stop. You know that's not. Come on.
I do remember one time Square had an amazing moment. It was when Ruski was on panel, and Square centered himself above Ruski, and he started teabagging him like he turned on his camera and teabagged Ruski.
That was great. I remember that. Thanks for reminding me. That's why, like, who's the people with editing skills that could make a compilation of like all of the best of Square's funny moments? They like to focus on like, oh, let's break Square down, but when Square becomes, you know, the gangster version of himself, and when he just gives no fucks and is just dropping balls down on Ruski's head, that's the shit we're waiting for. That's the YouTube gold right there. So, will you teabag me right now, Square?
So, Square, I did hear Filthy
Might be your
say-
last day.
I heard Filthy say that he apologizes to everyone for not going hard enough on you. Does that concern you at all?
You talking to me?
Yeah, he said, I apologize, folks. I've been a little soft on Square, but we're about to turn it up.
When did he say that?
I think that was his latest 30-minute live stream. He uploads it all onto Rumble, so I don't know if it's there anymore.
Oh,
We were there, and
I'm sorry. Sorry, Square. This is making me. I haven't laughed in days. I love you.
what's wrong with you, Andrea? Jeez.
I'm just, you know, when you get sad news or something, it affects you differently. I got sad news. So it's been like some time.
Let me guess, boy drama.
Not really. I mean, it was a male. It involved a male. I don't know.
You and your boys, you need to.
I don't have any boys. That's the problem. Remember, everybody wants me to get a man. They think I can't get a man.
Why do you want a man?
I don't. That's why everybody's mad.
Andrea, I think you just need to settle down and work on Andrea. Forget about having a man.
That's what I said. Look, people have a problem with it. They're looking for honeypots out here, and I have nothing to offer. I want to know. I'm trying to catch up. I figure we're a day away from this party in Hayti, and I want to know if Square. I want to check on Square, see if he's nervous. I saw you were here with him. I was like, oh, cool. Maybe they'll help me feel better, and you did.
I'm irresistible. I know.
I know. Where have you been? It seems like you haven't been on panels a lot as much lately. Busy?
Well, did you watch Carrie's live stream yesterday?
No, I haven't watched anything.
Well, she invited me on panel, and I discussed a lot of the reasons why I've been absent.
Oh, I'll have to go back and find it because I have to search
Like
her
it.
out.
Avoid the Richard one because that one's actually boring.
What's up with Richard?
He just has an obsessive crush on Carrie, and it's kind of weird. But
it's weird because it's like he wants to dominate. It's weird. I don't know. I just vibe away from that kind of stuff. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I can't get into it. I just tune out when Richard gets involved, I guess. I don't know. But the one I do like is Gordo. Oh my God, Andrea. It is so cringy and funny when Gordo's on panel with Carrie. I love it.
I'll have to find it. Well, we told Richard that we had given Richard this whole backstory about you and Carrie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. About Duster and all that shit one day.
What? That. You just said the word we do not speak.
I'm going to start naming all the girls' names that we did. Why is there names we can't speak? You guys are getting soft. Hey, Troll. Hey, Troll. I was calling Square Troll. Hey, Troll, is your EPO up yet? Square, you're a troll, by the way.
Are you
I don't know if you're self-aware.
No,
you are. You troll me all the time, by the way.
No, I do not.
You troll me just from the panel sometimes. You're really good at it.
I mean, all right, you're living in a false
What
reality,
feelings?
I
What
guess.
feelings do you experience when he trolls you?
Joy. Hey, do you guys, Square, do you want to smoke?
I can't right now.
Are you mad about it?
No.
I would be.
I don't partake.
That's your problem. You're too serious out here in these streets.
I feel like I'm pretty calm, mellow, and relaxed.
No, that's all a facade. I'm not buying it.
No.
No, so what happened? Did Fusion dox you, or did he say what happened?
Oh yeah. So get this, Andrea. After Johnny released some fake shit on me, which they've been trying to say I'm Duster's husband for the longest time.
So are you saying Fusion gave him all that he used?
I'm not saying that. Actually, Johnny said all that.
And then he showed proof of it.
And I can't get nothing in writing. And it's not like Johnny is the most credible source, but I don't know why Johnny would say that. But then when you watch the published short he did between him and Fusion's messages, Fusion's actually dropping like pictures, like reflection pictures of me and whatnot, and telling him you didn't get this from anyone.
Fusion.
Yeah.
But wait, who did they blame? Now, back when Johnny put your information out, who did they try to say gave it to him back then? Who were they?
Well, Johnny blamed Fusion.
But Fusion thought it was telling everybody it was Bird, right? Or something like that. I don't remember who they said had given it.
In fact, when I confronted Fusion about it, because I was like, why the heck would you send Duster all of this crap? Because he planned it, I feel. And but he swear he didn't do any of this, so I don't know. But Fusion said tit for tat, because the stuff I did to him in the past, he's allowed to do that to me back.
Come on, guys. Stop being babies.
I gave him an apology, Andrea. I swear. I was like, I told him sorry for everything I did.
Trolls don't hold grudges. How many? I mean, it's like one of the number. That's why I call everybody a troll cow, because you can't be trolls and then try to run a drama narrative at the same time, because then it takes away your troll status. And like everybody's missing this part. As soon as you get on here and start complaining about your feelings or saying, well, they called the cops on me, but I called the cops on them, but that wasn't until after they called it. You're a drama sector. Stop marketing yourself as a trolls, please. That's what I've been trolling all along. I'm trolling you because you're becoming drama. Go and troll. Trolling isn't starting fake drama. That's just drama. I mean,
You know, in the beginning days, though, Fusion kind of declared himself. I believe I have clips of it. He declared himself a drama channel.
oh, okay. Well, so okay. Well,
I mean, if you're into that type of stuff, I believe a lot of people are. There's a lot of people into that stuff. You are, Andrea.
I'm not into it. I troll it because I think it's stupid for the YouTubes. I've always trolled drama. If you look at the people I fooled around with and even gave an iota of my time, it's people that are wasting people's online watch time with fake drama. It makes me annoyed to my core.
Ooh.
It's like I'd rather be the court jester and come do a cartwheel across the fake stage so that people would laugh at that than for them to sit there and get programmed with the same fucking bullshit narratives day after day, year after year, recycled. It's repetitive and stupid.
I'm glad I know what annoys you now.
Yeah. So if you want to annoy me, just be drama and try to put me in a group and make boyfriend, girlfriend with. I hate it all. And that's what I troll. Like fake channels that want to act like, oh, Jesus is speaking to me and it's the end of the world and everybody's listening to him. That's trollable to me.
Okay, I got some ideas now. So I saw Filthy give you some appraisal. I bet that inflated your head a little bit.
Well, Filthy trolled you by making you think that I gave a fuck either way. If you gave me a trophy, if Square gave me a trophy, if Fusion gave me a trophy, if Sly gave me a trophy, what the fuck? Filthy, everybody else is the one that has trolled themselves into that mindset. To me, Filthy's just another troll.
You were in that chat, grinning ear to ear.
Yeah, because he was trolling me,
like,
fucking tart.
Thank you, everyone. I got some brownie points today. Yeah.
No, only if you're a member of a troll group and you're nothing more than a drama whore, then you would need somebody like Filthy to give you that award. If you're a drama whore, no good motherfucker, you would need Rick and Moses to tell you, good boy, good girl. I'm not that kind of a troll. I say fuck all of you. I'll troll every single motherfucking one of you. You're all trollable to me. How's that? Or if you're not, I can make it that way, and I don't have to call your house or gaslight you to do it. I'll just fucking embarrass you.
You're so big and bad, Andrea.
You're right. I'm big, bad, and I'm mad. Fuck you, Ghost. You diddle Carrie behind the scenes. You're a Carrie diddler.
Hey,
how you like that?
You might turn her on. Stop.
I'm trolling you right now.
You might turn her on.
Was that picture of you real that Fusion sent? Let's move on to the next section.
It was.
Well, now we have something to work with.
Well, it's been a picture that they've been working with.
Look, it's been a picture that I saw long ago, but I never used it for my own trolling. You know.
Yeah. It's no biggie.
So are you scared, Square?
No.
Or is this a victim harassment lark? Is tomorrow going to come and go and nothing happens? And you're all just trolling the stupid viewers?
That'd be the best thing.
Well, guess what? I'm flying in and I'm going to be at your front door with a Snickers bar at 6 a.m.
Holding Rocco's wiener.
I'm gonna make him wait in the car. I don't want him to
No,
scare
you're
the
not.
neighbors off.
You're
He'll
gonna
make it
drag
hot
him
for me.
around by his fucking girth.
Have you
And
seen
you're
him
gonna go
dance?
talk to Square.
I think that if he wanted to do something for YouTube, he needs to shut up, take his shirt off, and just do a skimpy dancing show. Like a dance stream.
Andrea,
Yeah.
a while back, I remember you saying you had nothing to do with Rocco. You weren't even gonna mess with that. But now you are. Why the sudden switch?
No, I'm joking. See how serious you fucking Dungeons and
See?
Dragons troll nerds get? I'm
Look at that. Look at that.
joking.
Everything you're saying is a joke.
Because
Even
Rocco
right now, you're
supposedly
still you're joking about joking. I totally get it now.
Never mind. I'm gonna change out Rocco. I'm gonna pick up Fusion. Fusion's gonna drive me to Square. I picked Rocco because he lives in the same state. I just drew his name out of a fucking hat.
I
Do you want to
know
drive
you're
me to Square's
joking
house
about
with the
that.
Snickers? You can. Got a car.
You're still joking.
Look, I'm here to cure my emotional distress and it's working. Thank you. Let's never stop. I'm probably going to stay up for 24 hours straight to see what happens with this June 29th thing. And you guys better impress me. If there's not people in Hayti, if I don't really see boots on the ground in Hayti, I'm going to troll this fucking LARP like it's nobody's business. Square, you better have fucking motorcycles driving by your house and you better get footage of it and a lot of it.
No.
To be honest, I think there's just going to be one boot on the ground, and that's going to be Sasquatch.
One boot. I think the best thing to do would be like, you should have, since you knew so far in advance, you should have organized like your own community party with people in your neighborhood and had like a little barbecue. So that would have kind of put them off. They wouldn't want to show up and expect like hospitality. That's how you could have trolled them back, with extreme hospitality.
Well, I got to go assemble the troops, so I'm going to take off.
Who's that and why are you saying it like that?
Well, I just got to go to work.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyhow, it was fun milking you this morning, Andrea.
I was milking you. I was
milking
all over
you.
your
See,
udders.
you're joking about that.
I'm going to wait until you get down and then I'm going to roast you. So go ahead. See ya. I win.
I might not be able to listen, and Square usually dirty deletes his live, so sorry I won't be able
No,
to.
I don't. I'm about to get off too.
Yeah, me
Good
too.
for
I
you,
just wanted to
Square.
come bother you guys.
Hey, update us on Saturday if you can. Like maybe take some footage of it if anything happens. Get it
I don't even
recorded.
know today's date.
It's the 28th.
We're going to dress you like
29th
a
is
Keebler
tomorrow.
elf and make memes out of you now.
And we going to ride. And Andrea's going to be riding Fusion.
I'm going to be
That's right.
riding in Fusion's sidecar.
The service is unavailable right now. But yeah, they didn't show any confirmation that anything was purchased. And also, if they did, that would just leave a paper trail.
People are allowed to get flyers printed. I mean, look,
Yeah.
Bambi did it, and you liked her. You were her friend. You were cool with Bambi going to Jules's house.
I did not. Never did I say that. See, you just assume stuff. You say shit, Andrea. That's why
Everybody knows
I
what
get into
Bambi
it with
did.
you.
She
Yeah, I know.
advertises it in her
And
intro.
do you have any idea what I told her? No, you
No.
don't know what I told
Tell
her.
me.
Yeah, no. But I'm gonna get off here. I've been on for a couple hours. Okay, already.
Okay, love you. Have a good day. Bye.
You have a good day. Bye bye. All right. I'll talk to people later. I'm getting off. I got another day ahead of me. Peace, everybody.